Good morning all. Today we are going to see the transactional model and NoSQL in Advanced Database Management System. First, transactional model. A transaction is a collection of actions that make consistent transformations of system states, their properties. It is generally called as ACID. Atomicity, consistency, isolation and durability. Transaction management problems. Semantic data control is one of the big problems. The next problem is concurrency control. The third one is reliability. Next, the transactional model. It describes the way in which you can use the transactions in the message flows to accomplish certain tasks and result. A message flow consists of the following constitutional parts. An input source, the message flow or the logic, which is defined by the sequence of nodes. Features. It supports long-lived transactions, open-ended activities and corporate activities. They support local autonomy and user controls transactions and application-specific transaction manager and the framework for analyzing the transaction models. Types. The first type is simple transaction. It consists of a sequence of primitive operations embraced between a begin and makers. Next one is compensating transaction. It is used to reverse compensate for the effects of an already committed transaction. Nested transaction. The operations of the transaction can be themselves a transaction. Subtransaction must preserve atomicity and isolation properties. A subtransaction acts like a firewall for all the failures. The next topic is NoSQL. It is a type of a database management system that is designed to handle and store large volumes of unstructured and semi-structured data. It uses the flexible data models that can adapt to changes in the data structures and are capable of scaling the horizontally to handle growing amounts of data. Types. The first type is document database. They store data as a semi-structured documents such as JSON or XML. It can be queried using document-oriented query languages. Example MongoDB, CouchDB and Cloudon. Next type is key value stores. They store data as a key value pairs and are optimized for the simple and fast read and write operations. Example Redis and Coherence. Third type is column family stores or tabular. These store data as a column families which are set of columns that are treated as a single entity. They are optimized for fast and efficient querying for large amounts of data. Example HBase, Bigtable. The fourth type is graph databases. They store data as a nodes and edges and are designed to handle the complex relationship between the data. Example Amazon, Neptune and Neo4j. Next one is features. The first feature is dynamic schema. NoSQL databases do not have a fixed schema and have accommodate changing data structures without the need for migrations or schema alterations. The next one is horizontal and scalability. They are designed to scale out the adding more nodes to the database cluster and making them well suited for the handling large amount of data and high levels of traffic. Third one is document based. Example like MongoDB use a document based database model where the data is stored in a semi-structured format. Fourth one is key value based. Here the Redis is an example. It uses the key value database model. It uses the data in a collection of key value pairs. The next one is column based. They used Cassandra as an example. The other features are flexibility, performance, distributed, and the advantages are flexibility, high scalability, high availability, and the disadvantages are lack of standardization, lack of ACID compliance, lack of maturity, management challenges, and lack of support for the complex queries. Thank you.